Tony Sanchez, San Diego Football. Jeppe, you faced a team that was giving a lot of space and giving a lot of options for the squad for the full 90. What made it so difficult in order to go ahead and get past that final third and be clinical in the last?
Yeah, I think they actually made it difficult for us because they dropped a lot and made the spaces small in front of their box. They gave away space in our half and maybe the 1/3 of their half, but the 2/3 of their half was very narrow and it's difficult to lock up a team that drops a lot. So yeah, it's maybe looking like an easy game because we have the ball a lot and we press to score, but yeah, it's difficult.
We'll go right here.
Was it difficult to adapt to the transition when you have attacking players joining that midfield like Milan Iloski did and Oni Valakari did in the second half?
No, I think it's sometimes you want to try things, right? We try to break them down from first minute almost, and sometimes it's okay to do some new stuff and put people a little bit out of position to get something out of the ordinary. That's football. Sometimes you try something, and I thought they did a good job trying, but it also maybe disrupted the rhythm a little bit. But sometimes that's also what it takes.
Go ahead, Mark.
You're facing a team that obviously very low in the table, was without its best player tonight. You created a lot of chances, had a lot of the ball. This is the age-old question: whenever you tie a game, do you look at it as a point gained or 2 points lost?
I think when we are home and the game developed as it did, I think we feel like it's a 2 points lost. It's that's how it feels right after in the moment and right now. We also have to have in mind like we come from a mid-game week and have 7 points from 7 days, and that's quite good when you look at it tomorrow. But obviously after 2 wins the 2 first game and feeling like we had the game plan right for this game, we are of course a little bit disappointed.
Any other questions? Right here, another one, and then we'll go.
Yeah, after the match, there were some words with the referees. Seemed to be some frustrations there. Can you talk a little bit about that conversation? What was it about, and how did that go about?
No, I think it's just football and emotions, first of all. I think our feeling at the pitch was that they deliberately tried to make the game slow and drag it out a lot. And they both succeeded at that, but we also felt like the game was maybe a little bit too slow, just also in general. So we were a little frustrated at the end because it's emotion, it's running high, and we wanted to press and score the goal. So I don't think it's like a bigger issue, but that's basically it.
And one last one right here.
Hi. How do you feel about this standing right now? So this is first year San Diego FC, but much better than LA FC and the LA Galaxy. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think from the outside, from looking for you guys and what I could feel like before the season, people were surprised where we're at right now. We look like a team that's maybe been playing a little bit more together than we actually have, and we feel good at least. I think internally we saw quite quickly during the preseason that we feel like we have a good team and we have a good way of playing football. It suits our player very good, and we can set up our star players by playing out and be brave. And I don't think we are surprised as we feel like we get the feeling from people outside of the team.
One last one here.
You guys have had a very impressive start to the season.
Thank you.
A few downs, but mostly ups. And you have seen some of the challenges that this league presents. There's a lot of players in this team that have not played in this league before. It's a league that offers some very different challenges that you don't see elsewhere. As we're getting closer to summer and you're going to be hitting some humid sites and playing in situations that you don't play in Europe, what are you anticipating? How is that challenge going to inform what this team is about?
It's a very good question because we don't know yet. Personally, I felt it myself, and I think before you going into, for example, a game at Colorado, or we also played in Austin, where it's quite hard, even though it wasn't summer. You kind of feel like, oh, it's even for everybody, and everybody's gonna struggle a little bit. But yeah, you get like blown back over a little bit about it, and yeah, I feel like now we have experienced some of it, so you kind of now are, before we're going to those games, yeah, a little bit more aware about it. I think that's also why today is one of those days where you feel like you missed 2 points, because it feels like people here are very eager about this home pitch 3 points kind of thing, because traveling is difficult in this league. So we are aware, but again, not to make it too long, I feel the way we play is beneficial both here, but keeping the ball, being brave, being good on the ball, open our teams and let them come and score from pressing situations is something you can do both away and home. Like we're not a team that only lives by energy, by the crowd at home. We have a style, and I think it fits good for playing away also.